Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. What's good, y'all? What's good? Please hit that like and subscribe button. Hype up the video if you can. And if you have not done so yet, please go to the Patreon, support the Patreon. I'm only charging $5 a month. I'll be releasing more episodes on the Patreon throughout the week. I'll be releasing more episodes on Patreon than YouTube because YouTube is tripping lately. They are restricting a lot of videos. Just simple, basic videos I'm trying to upload, they are restricting it. So I'm moving all those videos to Patreon. So the videos that I'm releasing on Patreon, they won't be on YouTube. They'll be exclusively on Patreon. We got a live chat going on. I'll be doing call-in shows, everything. All this new stuff will be on Patreon. So check out the Patreon. It's $5 a month. If you can come support, I greatly appreciate it. I love y'all. This is a brotherhood. And I got to keep the message going. I got to keep telling the truth. And bro, I don't know what's going on. YouTube is restricting a lot of stuff. I'm trying to upload these videos, but some videos are getting restricted. So I'll be releasing more videos on Patreon throughout the week than YouTube. So it looks like I'll probably be releasing like 1 and 2 videos a week on YouTube, but I'll be releasing more videos on the Patreon, like 7, 8 videos a week. So it is what it is. I still got to get this truth out to y'all. So it is what it is. So please hit that like, subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, hype the video, do what you can to support the channel. I'm so grateful for you guys taking time out of your day to watch my podcast, watch my YouTube channel. Y'all see me grow. And I'm grateful for y'all taking the time to really watch me, support me. And I wanted to say that if no one's told you this, I love you. If no one's told you this, I love y'all, man. Y'all are my brothers. I know as men, we got a lot going on this year with work, stress. We're just trying to work towards our goals and no one's ever there for us. They always tell us that we got to do it on our own and it is what it is. But if no one's ever told y'all this, bro, I love you. So keep your head up. You got this. This is going to be your year. Continue to hold the line. So let's get to it. What the fuck is going on with the Passport Bros? It's like I was on Twitter, YouTube, and now there's reports that they don't want Americans in Colombia. The fuck? What? Please let me know in the comments. Have you guys heard about this? I know I used to watch Skylar's YouTube channel. They took his YouTube channel off YouTube. So the only passport guy I've been watching on YouTube is this guy named Don Banks. His videos are pretty good. And he be with the baddies over there in Brazil. I think he's in Brazil right now. But what the fuck is going on? I've been on Twitter. They're saying that they don't want no Americans in Colombia. They say DR is not where it's at right now to travel. Let me know in the comment section, bro. Have you guys been hearing about this? They're saying that the Passport Bro era is done, but I don't believe that, bro, because there's a lot of YouTubers that I've watched in the past. They used to live in America, but they moved to Thailand, Vietnam, and they're just doing their YouTube overseas. So it's not stopping them. So whatever they're saying online, man, please don't let these people scare you from traveling. I'm still fucking traveling. I'm still going to travel, and this is not going to scare me. Do not let them scare you and make you not want to travel. Still travel, still see the world. They want you to be stuck here in America dealing with all these below average ugly hoes. Don't do it. Travel the world, have fun, but be careful. Because if you do travel, you meet a beautiful woman, cool, that's great. But I think it's best just to live overseas if you can make a way. If not, find a way. Because some of these guys who are bringing these women from overseas, these women are switching up on them. They're like around these American women, learning about feminism, and I felt like it's best just to stay overseas, but let me know what y'all think in the comment section. We got a long video. We got these videos to go over on TikTok about the Passport Bros. We got some Reddit pages to read about this whole passport situation, and we got some Twitter pages to look at on what the fuck is going on. So y'all, let's get to it. Let's watch these videos.
Flying into Medellin, Colombia, you're not welcome anymore. Things have changed. About 2 to 3 weeks ago, immigration has started a new process. If you are a single male, non-Colombian, flying into Medellin, they're going to take your phone and they're going to look at your Tinder, your WhatsApp messages, all of your messaging apps, photos, videos, reading.
Bruh, is this true? Please let me know in the comments if this is what's going on in Colombia. This woman is post-wall. She's happy about this shit. She's happy that these guys can't go. But let me know in the comment section, is this actually happening in Colombia? I know a lot of you guys are traveling too. Please let me know in the comment section.
Your messages, translating them. So if you're coming here looking for young girls and participating in sex tourism, you can and will be sent back to your country of origin. This started about 2 to 3 weeks ago. The whole country has collectively been working together to try and stop this type of tourism. They don't want passport bros here.
But they don't say shit when these women go to Jamaica and get dicked down by these hung Jamaican dudes. But it's a problem when these men have left America looking for a better... It's like they don't want men to be happy. They don't want men to strive and do better. Like this is ridiculous because they don't say shit about when women travel and have sex with all these random people. But when men are traveling, seeing the world, they have an issue with it now. What the hell?
Like in every single Airbnb, I'm renting this apartment for 5 weeks. I cannot have any guests here. They don't want sex tourism in Colombia anymore, period. So if you're flying into Medellin, passport bros, be prepared.
Okay, I think it's okay if you're traveling. I'd rather do hotels than Airbnbs because all these fucking rules. I know it's so-called cheap, but I don't trust Airbnbs overseas. Just get a hotel. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But the fact that you can't bring guests and shit, the fuck, no. Like, get a hotel where you can do whatever you want to do.
Prepared to be deported. Happy travels. Ciao.
Passport bros are no longer welcome in Colombia.
Here to make a special announcement. Those of y'all that follow me, you already know what the announcement is.
Few months, I've seen multiple videos of guys being deported from Medellin specifically because the only reason that they came was to look for women. All of the guys posting about how they can help you meet girls with the intention of exploiting the women that are in the country are now being hunted down by the Colombian government. For all of the people that genuinely want to experience Colombia, want to experience Colombian culture, this is great news because the only thing that made Medellin or Colombia shitty was the quality of people that were coming and the reasons that they were coming for.
Y'all, Colombia is cracking down on the passport bros. They are not letting them in the country, okay? So this was posted on Colombia's official Facebook page for immigration, basically saying that they denied this man entry into the country because they were able to establish or determine that he was there for sex tourism. And they don't want that in their country. They are not letting y'all exploit their women anymore. The passport bros have...
How are passport guys exploiting? Like, not all of these guys are doing that. Now it's an issue, but you don't mind taking these American men's money to help the economy. You guys make money off of tourism. But now it's an issue. But when women do it, y'all just look the other way. This is fucking insane. I was on Twitter. We're going to go over Twitter in a bit, but everyone's saying that they're okay. Everyone's saying that Colombia is done. They're trying to go to another country, but what do you think is the best option? Because they're trying to say Latin America is not fucking with the passport bros and guys they don't want to fuck with no Americans. But let me know in the comment section because this is insane.
Online bragging about, going to these other countries to sleep with women who, can't wait to have an American man who will do anything for an American man. They go vlog their experience.
Okay, but not all passport bros are doing that. Men who are actually traveling, they're not documenting every single thing. Don't generalize every American guy who is traveling the world because that's not most of the passport bros.
They encourage other people. They create Facebook groups, and the Colombian officials are cracking down on it. They're looking at these people who post that stuff, right? And they're saying, you can't come here. And I'm not mad at them, not only because y'all are exploiting their women, but you're making the country look...
Well, you're a hater. Don't go there. You can tell that this woman is, you could just look at it. Come on, bro. You could tell this woman, it sells it too. Only gives it up to guys who are paying. Come on. She's part of the monetized dating market. Yeah, these American women are so happy, right? Because they want you to settle with their goofy ass. Don't do it. Don't let them scare you from, I'm traveling. And you should too. Don't let these people scare you. Just, you gotta, just don't do it. Like, learn, be professional, behave in a mature manner when you're traveling. Don't do anything stupid. But they're trying to scare people. And I'm on Twitter and people are just happy that they think that the passport era is ending. No, we're still not going to settle down with you loser assholes who are below fucking average, gained weight, in debt, broke as fuck, looking for men to take care of you. No, we're still going to travel and do what the fuck we do. Guys, continue to hold the line. Don't take any of these hoes on dates if you in America. Continue to focus on yourself, stack your money, and travel. Do not be afraid to travel because they're trying to scare American men from traveling. Don't fall for this shit. She's mad that she can't get nobody to spend money on her. That's why she's happy.
Because how many times have we seen, especially with Colombia, passport bros go over there and they get robbed because they think they're about to, get a Colombian woman that's overly going, and now all of them know that they're passport bros. They know the game now, and they rob them or they drug them. So many passport bros have overdosed in Colombia and died. Some live, some die, but it makes the country look bad, right? When you hear American dies in Colombia.
Okay, yeah, it makes it on their end, not on us American people, on their end. Why are there people over there drugging American people? So it makes them look bad. It doesn't make the American man look bad.
Now people are scared to go, but really it was just a dumb American man who was so horny that he ignored all the red flags, right? And was inviting random women into his home or into his Airbnb. So they're cracking down on it, and I'm not mad at it. Maybe passport bros will learn to stop exploiting women and to stop running their mouths.
How are these men exploiting women? She's just mad that nobody's spending money on her goofy ass. What do you look like with all that fucking makeup? You take off all the fucking weed. What the fuck do you look like? You don't look as good as these women overseas. That's for damn sure. You're happy. Yes, I'm happy now. Still, you could be as happy as you want. These niggas still ain't gonna spend no money on you because they see right through you. They see right through you. And you're just, guys, don't fall for this shit. Still travel. And she's just happy. That passport bros, this is the end. No, it ain't. Just guys, move in silence. When you travel, you better act like Batman when you travel. Move in silence.
So much.
The passport bros, they go over there and they think they just king. They just
look at this. Look at only in America that we promote this shit. And we got to stop saying, oh, she's thick. No, there's fat and then there's curvy. They want you to stop traveling so you can be stuck with this. Women are having a field day. They are so happy that these countries don't want these American men in because they want these American men to settle down with their goofy ass. Y'all may like this. Y'all may think she's a 10 out of 10. Let me know what y'all rank her in the comments. What do y'all? Would you rather get with this, or would you at least want to travel overseas and see what's out there? There's nothing wrong. You're not a loser. Don't let these people tell you you're a loser. You are not a loser for traveling the world and seeing what else is out there. The people who have an issue with you doing these are people who owe so much money in child support. Their passport's been taken. They can't get no damn passport because they owe so much money in child support. And these guys can't afford to fucking travel. Don't let these people call me a loser, cool, because I'm traveling the world, cool. But you are not a loser for traveling, bro, and seeing what else is out there.
like they just king over there. Sir, you ain't king nothing, because the next man with some money who walked up, you're literally paying, but he's like, that's what they went over there for. He's like, they know. I'm like, I hope they know they nasty and that these girls will probably not even talk to them if they wasn't paying. Exactly. Because they gonna treat you like a king, of course, for your 20 minutes, 40 minutes.
And these people look like the girls who went to Houston during that Houston outbreak for spring break. Don't go there, sweetheart.
It's your hour that you pay for. Yeah, you're gonna be a king.
US tourists are killing Colombia as a country. Now, this is going to be a hot take, but it's something that I feel like I can speak about because being a Brit, I've seen it in Spain. All of the Spanish people, they kind of want all tourists out, and the same in Thailand as well. I feel like the tide's kind of turning there as well, and people are just getting sick of the way that tourists are acting in the country, and it's like making locals unhappy, and it's almost driving locals out of certain areas. And the ways that I've noticed this within Colombia is, number one, is the tipping culture. So the tipping culture here, I'm almost expected to pay 20 to 30% on top of everything, even for things that I don't even believe are worth a tip. And I think that comes from the US, and they're just so willing to tip. Like, they'll happily tip 40 to 50% on top of the normal bill, almost doubling the price of what they're paying for like normal services. Because yeah, they're on holiday, they're enjoying it, they're having fun, they're paying over the odds. And I was speaking to somebody in Medellin, and he was telling me that they tip so highly here that all the restaurants and bars have just put their prices up, and it's just really forcing the locals out, and it's just something that I don't really agree with. Also, a lot of people do come here for the whole tourism, and they're also doing a lot of and it's all like that passport bro culture. And again, it kind of almost implies that like people are coming over here and gentrifying the place. And then lastly, one thing that kind of made me cringe a little bit was when we were in Cartagena, there was a guy and he literally was speaking English to me and he was putting on an American accent in order to make me buy something from him. And I just feel kind of sad when I see that, because I'm like, you should just be able to speak to me in Spanish, and I reply back to you in Spanish, you know. But they've obviously learned over time where if they can speak in almost like an American accent in a jokey way, they're more likely to sell something. And I feel like you just lose that authenticity. Now, saying all of this is not what I've noticed in all of Colombia. I would say Medellin particularly and Cartagena. I almost wish I could have gone years ago, kind of see what it was like maybe before this big tourism boom. But if you go to other parts of Colombia and you go to like Salento or San Gil or Rincon del Mar, where I currently am right now, you're not getting any of that, and it's a completely different experience. And I love Medellin and I loved Cartagena. They're such cool places, they're super vibrant. But yeah, I just think it's a little bit sad that it's almost lost a little bit of authenticity. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from Americans on this video, and I do apologize. I know it's not all of you. It's the same with the UK, right? We get a lot of hate in Spain, and we also get a lot of hate when it comes to Thailand and things like that as well. And I know it's just a certain subgroup, but that certain subgroup does seem to take over, and then the locals' perception of the whole country just gets deceived, and then it kind of implies on all other tourists.
In case you have not heard the news, the Passport Bros time here in Medellin is coming to an end. The Parque Lleras, where everyone likes to hang out and pick up escorts, is being shut down. Shut down in the sense that there are police heavy out there every single night. They are no longer updating and renewing permits for the clubs and bars there. They are shutting down early. They are building a mall on the backside of Lleras. If you go down there, you will see for yourself. It is not anything like it used to be. There are far less people. There are cops everywhere. If they see you stop to talk to anyone, in terms of man talking to woman, right, they will come up, they will approach you. They are searching the women. They will search you. They will detain you. They have tents set up to detain individuals down there. They are detaining people. The time here to come for Passport Bros to hang out.
Y'all, please let me know in the comments if this is what y'all dealing with when you go to Colombia. ATB is life. You can't be when you're in Colombia, you can't be just walking and be like, ATB, arch that back. Wait until you get into the hotel room. Wait until you're in your own spaces. Don't do that at the bar. Don't do that in public. Don't be, hey, arch that back. Arch. You can't do that because they're not ready for ATB yet. Because you just bring an ATB to that country. Wait to do ATB when you get in the hotel. But on a serious note, this is fucking insane. This is fucking insane. And it's sad because you got these dumbass dudes who are going over here, fucking it up for us good dudes who got our shit together, we know how to act. But some of these guys are just fucking it up for the rest of the guys who are trying to travel and see the world. But fuck, this is insane to me. This is ridiculous.
Pickup escorts is coming to a fast and immediate end. They are sending people home at the airport. They're not even letting you get into the country now, right? And that's not everybody, but every day you see a new post coming from the government where they show, hey, they stopped another American and sent him home. So, guys, if you've been coming here to pick up escorts, you might want to find somewhere else to go. Your time is up.
All right, this for my Passport Bros and everybody that's coming out to Medellin looking for women. Bro, when you walking around the Poblado area in the Provincias, and these females out there are very, very affectionate and touchy, bro, stay away from that. Stay away. You're not special because they touching on you or they just want your money, bro. These girls are just working. They don't care about who you are. They don't care about who you know. Bro, you got to think, most of these females that be out on the streets walking, they're not even Colombian, bro. They're Venezuelan and from other countries. So watch that. Because them be the females that's ready to come to your hotel, drug you, rob you, and get you out of there. But if you genuinely coming out here trying to meet some women, some local women, you gotta at least like learn the language a little bit, just try. And then you could go in the restaurants, you could go to the grocery store, and you could talk to the local women. And the local women, bro, are beautiful, like 10s. Like you could see a 10 at the gas station all day, every day, working. Or even at the grocery store. And the females of Colombia are like 10 times approachable than the females in the United States or like certain countries. They're more open. They're not closed off. and it's just easier to talk to them. So just enjoy yourself and be safe when you're out here in Medellin.
Welcome to the Colombian Survival Guide. As you know, I live in Colombia. Yo, I got my 15 back. No more of that extra crazy noise. So the first one is no jewelry. No jewelry at all. Fellas, I know you like to flex. This is not the place to flex. You don't want to become a target. I mean, I know it's easy for us to become a target. We look different. They know we're gringo. They know that, maybe we got some money or maybe we don't. But they're going to try. So therefore, let's not add to it. Get rid of the jewelry. Get rid of the ring. Get rid of all of that type of stuff and just come very clean. Look at me. I ain't got no jewelry on. It's okay. You don't need to do all that in the club.
It's crazy out here. It's me with four of my fellas over here. And we got this whole boat. There's about 15, 16, 17 chicks on this boat right now. And we ain't saying that to flex. We're just saying, this is what the fuck y'all should have been doing 7 years ago. But y'all were too busy scared to actually leave the country. So I'm going to tell you straight up, get on your shit. No, bro, they seriously do. Be scared, man.
What they doing on a Monday, bro?
Okay, guys, don't come.
It's Monday fun day. It's Monday fun day.
Hey. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Let's go.
So don't be scared to travel, man. But just, don't be acting crazy, man. Just be professional. Just, have some class when you're over there. But it seems like they are cracking down. It's everyone on Twitter is talking about this. I really hope that this ain't the end. I hope guys can still travel, but just this is ridiculous. But you see how these American women are happy that these guys can't travel, and come on now, bro. But still travel. Do not let these people scare you. All right, still travel, see the world, and don't settle with these American women if deep down you want to go and travel and see the world. All right, but let's check out this Twitter on what they talking about. There's this guy named Passport Trucker. Yeah, I think his name Passport Trucker on Twitter. And let's see what they're talking about. All right, so shout out to Passport Trucker. His Twitter is Airplane Mode 1998. He said, unpopular opinion. Medellin is on the road to end up like DR with the anti-gringo rhetoric. Yeah, this is on April 21st. Yeah, he said, and I'm reading the comments, man. It says, niggas started posting everything on YouTube and other social media platforms. Niggas can't keep their mouth shut. Damn, anything black people touch is destroyed. They'll be trying to sell courses. Wow. It's not just the niggas getting sent back. E-packs of old and young white men and Latin men are getting sent back too. All of South America, you're mad. Wow. I'm reading these comments, man, and this guy said, learn the language, blend in and keep it moving in silence. And stay out of the tourist spots. Yeah. Crap. And someone said, I believe this. So what's another country for us? As far as Latin countries, dudes are looking to Venezuela, but nobody is brave enough to buy a ticket and check it out right now. Why? What's going on in Venezuela? Mexico's already accepted it. Portugal too. God, man. Yeah. Why go to a place where they don't want you? This is insane. It's insane. Wow. And I'm on his Twitter. Yeah. So this is his Twitter. And wow. Yeah, man. So that is insane. That is insane. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I still say travel, you guys. Still see the world. Don't let these people scare you. Just do it like that guy said. You gotta move in silence. Probably don't go to the tourist spots and just see what's out there, man. But let's read these Reddit posts. All right, man. So this is on the Passport Bros Reddit page. This was 20 hours ago, man. So it says the quality of women in Colombia have declined over the years. What the F happened? Been going back and forth to Colombia since 2013. I even lived in Medellin from 2015 to 2018. I left in 2018 and since then been going back and forth until now. However, since 2024 until 2026, I decided to take a break and I just got back from a Colombian trip, a long trip last month. I went to Bogota, Cali, and Medellin for a month. Over the years, me traveling to Colombia, the quality of women have declined. They aren't that attractive, or perhaps not as majority as hot as they used to be, especially in Medellin. I was like, what the F happened here? Did all the gringos give green cards out to the hot ones and left the mediocre ones here? I don't know. I'm reading the comments. This guy said, because y'all simp too much. Yeah, American simps cry about American women expecting too much of them and being spoiled by attention. Then they go to Colombia or the Philippines. They tell everybody online about those two locations for years and years. The American simps go there in droves to the point where you land in these locations at the airport and you see lines of white guys, and they spoil the Filipinas and Colombians with attention and money. Now, the Filipinas and the Colombianas expect more and learn to take advantage of them. Maybe, just maybe, y'all are the problem. I don't know, man, but what do you guys think, man? Let me know in the comments. Do you think it's like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with when you're traveling to, document it, It's not, as long as you're not documenting any crazy things, you're not exploiting women, but I don't get, because a lot of people have issues with guys who are traveling. They do travel. A lot of guys do travel vloggers. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. You want to be able to look back at the footage when you travel. What's wrong with documenting it? But that is insane, man. I can't believe that there's no attractive women in Colombia. Maybe this guy's not hitting the right spots. Well, he should know because he's traveled a long time. And one guy even wrote, sadly, most men will never understand this post, and that's on them. There's plenty of material out there. I recommend a book by Orion Taraban called The Value of Others. Nice post, by the way. I agree with you 100%. It's the men's fault of what's happening in society. Do y'all really think it's our fault? Do y'all really think it's our fault right now? I don't think that, man. Yeah, another guy wrote, so there's been a huge decline in quality. The biggest reason is that after 2022, when COVID subsidized, many countries opened their borders to Colombians and allowed them visas. Many Colombian women traveled to Dubai, Caribbean, Mexico, Panama, DR, Europe, and even Asia after this to work to be with benefactors. The quality dropped in Colombia like a rock after this. Damn, is this true, y'all? Why stay in Medellin when you can get a narco boyfriend in Mexico that will buy you a house back in Colombia? True story from a chick I know. Before, Colombian women would get turned away at the airport if they traveled to Mexico. This has also happened in Thailand, where many of the best-looking working girls, now they go to Singapore, Taiwan, Malaysia, Korea, and Japan. I personally know a lot of Thais and Colombians that have left. I remember one of the hottest Colombian girls I had back in 2021. Now she lives in Australia and she does a lot of modeling. Mind you, I've been coming since 2015, and the truth is, damn, Colombia would never be the same as before. And people don't speak out about how many of these third world women are getting passports and traveling themselves. Wow. Man, that's what wow. And I assume it's because all the attractive ones can now make a living on OF, just reposting Instagram pictures. Yeah. So one guy said the quality didn't decline. You all ruined it. I was killing the game in 2026. I was killing the game in 2016, 2017 in Medellin. I came back last winter for 5 months and it was horrible. What the fuck? And another guy wrote, this was 6 days ago. Is the Philippines still viable in 2026 for dating women? Let me know what y'all think. Have y'all been to the Philippines, and what's your experience? Let me know in the comments. What's your experience dealing with Filipina women in the Philippines, going straight to the motherland? For reference, I'm a short white guy who's in his early 30s. I'm a decently fit, probably around 5 out of 10 in terms of attractiveness. Well, shit, I feel like if you're a white dude, you feel like you should be able to do good over there. Asians, they like white dudes. And one person, okay, I'm reading the comments. One person said, yes, but you need to understand that you will be supporting them if you get into a long-term relationship. Thankfully, it's cheaper than the USA. The Panay make poverty wages, and there are a ton of single moms here. They are women just like all women. They are looking for a provider. How do you feel about that? You traveling overseas, do you feel comfortable taking care of a woman and her entire family? Is that something that you would want to do if you travel overseas? For shit, if you don't want to do that here in America, I don't think you should be doing it overseas. But to some people's defense, they're saying that it's cheaper overseas, but can you even own property if you go to the Philippines? Because I keep hearing stories about guys who Americans are not able to own property in the Philippines. Is that true? I saw a couple of YouTubers talk about it. Some guy got finessed out there. He thought our property was in his name, but it was actually in the girlfriend's name and her mom. And she broke up with him. Let me know how it is out there. Someone said, well, with a fat wallet, you are a 10 out of 10. The Philippines is a hard place, way too many scams, and women always chasing money. Not saying you cannot find your partner. It is going to need some hard efforts. Yeah, don't be desperate. This guy wrote, don't be desperate. Find purpose, find happiness, then find women. I agree with that. Yeah, man, I agree with that. I don't know, man. Traveling overseas looking for love. I don't know. It's just, I don't think you should be looking for it. Just travel, see the world. And if it comes, if you meet someone, by all means, yeah, take a chance. Do that. But that shouldn't be your main priority, looking for love. We all know love is dead. True love does not exist. True love does not exist. You guys got to get out that mindset. You know, life is not a Disney Channel, Disney fairy tale, right? Travel, see the world. Don't go there with the intentions, I'm looking for a wife. I want a wife so bad. Don't do that. Do not. Just travel, see the world. If you meet somebody, cool. But y'all got to get out of this shit looking for love. There's so many videos that guys did about getting scammed, getting played about these women overseas. Because, okay, you're going to another country, right? Because my thing is this, and I think, shout out to Coach Greg Adams with the Free Agent Lifestyle. I was watching one of his streams, and he was just talking about, like, when he travels, he knows that these women are seeing other dudes when he leaves. That's the majority of these women when you travel overseas. These women got other dudes they're seeing. They may even have a boyfriend, but when an American guy comes, they probably act like working girls. They chill with the American dude. When the American dude leaves, goes back home, she goes back to her boyfriend because she made some money. That's why when I travel, when I start to travel this year, I'm not going to go there thinking that, okay, if I meet a woman, she's going to be all about me. I know damn well when I leave, the next American guy is going to come and he's going to scoop her up too. It's like these women are not, I feel like I stand by this. These women are not our women. It's just our turn. You guys can take a chance if you want, see what else is out there, but I'm not traveling looking for love. I'm traveling just to see the world, explore different cultures, and just have fun. I'm not going there looking for a wife, looking to settle down. No. If I end up meeting someone, cool. If not, I'm still going to enjoy myself and have fun. My thing is this, if you're traveling, I don't think you should be picking up working girls. You know, I don't think you should be doing that. That's just my opinion. They're working girls. This is what they do for fun. This is what they do for work. You know, so just be careful. I know Skylar used to do these videos on the type of dating apps you should use when you travel. That guy Skylar, he used to have, they took his YouTube channel away, but he used to do these videos like, these are the dating apps you use when you go to Korea, Japan, Thailand, and damn, I used to watch his stuff years ago. But they took his YouTube channel off. But yeah, man, I wouldn't be messing with the escorts. That's with the working girls. I wouldn't do that. But that is, yeah, man, just take your time, travel, see the world. Don't try to fall in love. Just don't. Just enjoy yourself and have fun. But let's look at this video. This guy is talking about how the passport era is over. Let me know in the comment section, do you think the passport era is over? I don't think so. I think guys are still not scared and they are going to travel and see the world and they're not going to let this shit scare them. That's my opinion, but yeah, let's watch this video.
The era of the passport bros, or really dating in general for men, as far as traditional relationships are concerned, are over. And I'll tell you why I'm probably the best person in the world to tell you this. First of all, right now I'm visiting Philippines, but I live in Thailand, where I've lived now for 3 years. Technically the Mecca for Passport Bros. And now I'm almost done visiting for 2 weeks the place that I was at 2 years ago. I was here 2 years ago. It was wonderful. It was literally the last place on earth where I remember women still being traditional and sweet and wanting to date and wanting to have sex and being just regular, normal women. It was wonderful. So as things have gone downhill in Thailand and really pretty much everywhere else in the world, I even visited Africa last year, as you probably remember if you follow my channel. But now I'm back to the place where I remember things were the best. And after 2 weeks of spending here, I can tell you that just in 2 years, things have not just gotten worse, but it's completely over. And I visited.
And that's sad because I'm seeing so many videos on TikTok of guys just saying it's over for us passport bros or the passport guys. It's over for men traveling. This was released 2 days ago on TikTok. And I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is insane to me.
The same malls, the same restaurants, the same beaches, the same coffee shops, the same clubs and lounges and night markets as I did 2 years ago. Most of them are still here. What's not still here is femininity, the kindness, and just wanting to have a man, wanting to have sex. I mean, everything that we've seen vanish from America and then almost in Thailand now and definitely in Africa and Europe and so forth. And now I do still want to say two things. One is it is still so much better to live in Southeast Asia, even with all of this bullshit. Because simply...
Yeah, man, let me know in the comments, man. They say Vietnam is popping. I saw Coach's stream. I think he was in Vietnam. And I saw another, shout out to Rampage Jackson. He was in Vietnam too. I want to check out Vietnam. I do think Vietnamese women are beautiful, but, you know, I do want to see what it's like over there. But yeah, man, so they're trying to say that that femininity is gone. I don't know, man. I got to go. I'm just hearing what they're saying on these videos, but I want to go see for myself what it's like. I'm going to base my own opinion when I go out there and just see it for myself. But also, I'm not going out there looking for love, you know? I think most of these guys, they are looking for wives, but I think it's best to live the free agent lifestyle. That's just my opinion, but...
You know, here you still cannot be falsely accused of something you didn't do as a man. You can be fired from your job because you said something and a girl got offended. You can still defend yourself against violence by women, domestic violence by women. You can still tell women off when they're acting like bitches, essentially. And you're not going to lose your job. You're not going to lose your life. You're not going to get blown up on social media for it. So it is still a million times better.
Stop getting played. Download Block Her free at themillionmanproject.com.
Another reason it's better is that even though you probably have no chance of meeting a traditional good girl, you can purchase everything that you want as a man at a very reasonable price pretty much anywhere here. And I can't say anymore. I hope you guys are reading between the lines because YouTube is run by essentially simps and modern women, so I don't want my channel to be taken down. It was already demonetized the other day, of course. So I don't want to get really fully canceled. Now, what I've noticed here is that a few things. One is, I don't know where good-looking women have gone. Honestly, I love Filipino women, and I'm not really that much.
Damn, he's saying the same thing that we were just reading. They're trying to say there's no attractive women overseas? What?
Into Thai women, as I realized, but I have seen more good-looking women in Thailand than I've seen Filipino women here in Philippines. That should tell you something. I don't have a logical explanation of what really happened because...
I just think they're, like the other dude said on that Reddit page, I think a lot of these women are traveling too. They got their passport. I think a lot of these women are traveling too. They have access to all these guys who can fly them out as well. That's the thing. I think most of these women are traveling. That's my opinion.
Were they all shipped? I mean, were they all shipped out to Manila, the main city, to make money? Why weren't they shipped out 2 years ago? It's not like that was a secret. In Bangkok, we have that same thing happening in Thailand for a long time. So the quality of women has gone down. Now, most of them don't dress very well anymore. They don't do makeup. They don't do hair. They don't give a fuck anymore. And just like they don't really anywhere else in the world. Definitely not in Thailand, where I will be still gladly going back to on Monday. They certainly don't want sex or relationships. 2 years ago.
Yeah, there's this YouTuber I watch. I want to say his name, but he moved to Thailand last year. He did a video. He's like, I'm getting the F out of here. I'm going to Vietnam now. He was saying it's not popping out in Thailand right now. But I got to go see for myself and base my own opinion on it.
When I was here, again, doing exactly the same thing, I met several women who I went out on regular dates, and with the possibility of a relationship, I hooked up with a couple of girls from meeting them at the lounges and bars, and they just wanted to have sex. That's it, nothing else. In 2 weeks of being here, none of that has happened. I would say 80% of women that I've approached with whatever, dating apps, lounges, bars, clubs, coffee shops, 80%, and I know you guys probably think I'm exaggerating, but 80% of them were hookers. They asked for money for sex, essentially. They have no interest in actual sex. They have no interest in relationships. 80%? We don't even have that in Thailand. And it's pretty bad in Thailand already. Now, in America, I would say it's actually higher than that, except for women don't flat out just ask for money for sex. They ask.
No, women do on the dating apps. American women are doing that now. They're giving that coochie to the highest bidder. Y'all seen all the videos I've been doing on. These women are saying it too. It's in America.
In different ways, right? It starts with dinners and gifts and purses and trips and stuff like that. And so you still end up paying for you know what, except for here it's much more, I guess, honest, which I do appreciate, and much cheaper for sure. I mean, think about it, what these idiots spend on women who they have the relationship with while essentially renting them. And I call them subscription prostitution. So I've tried everything. Like, I came here on a mission, right? I'm not here on vacation. I'm not here to do anything else but to really just go after women, talk to other men. I had two of my friends visit, one last week also, and one in January. So it's just a couple of months ago, and they had the same thing. They're like, whoa, what the hell has happened? Now, if you haven't followed me, I live in Thailand for almost 3 years, and when I came there as a true passport bro, to realize two things. One is the passport bros that you see on social media are not really passport bros. They're just losers who are able to afford better hookers, right? And you can pretty much see by...
Let me know. Do y'all think that's true? What he just said in the comment. Let me know. There's one passport guy. He has a YouTube channel. He said he's done. He's like, I'm done doing these videos. You guys are ungrateful. You guys want to be losers and stay in America. It was on my recommendations. I don't know why. I forgot this dude's name. He's a white dude. Freak. I forgot his name. But yeah, he just posted something crazy on his YouTube.
The women that they're with. I mean, no decent man who met a wonderful woman in Thailand or Philippines or whatever is actually going to put her on camera and parade her on social media, right? So that hasn't been happening, and also there's really no such thing as a passport bro movement, as I realized, because in about 3 years of living in Thailand, I've met 5 real passport bros. And by that I mean men who didn't want to deal with Western women anymore. They wanted to move to a traditional culture, meet a traditional girl to marry, maybe have kids, have a family.
And I also think that the whole passport community, I feel like the passport bro, I feel like it's very small though, because not many men, you got a lot of some loser men out here, but a lot of dudes aren't traveling like that. They're hating on guys who are traveling, like they were hating on Coach Greg Adams with that video, just hating on men who are traveling, because most guys don't got it like that. They're not traveling. They don't got a passport. And also you got a lot of these haters, these guys who owe so much in child support, they can't even have a passport. So I think the passport community is very small because not everyone is able to do it. But this is insane that this is the second dude to say, no, the third dude to say, there ain't that many attractive women overseas right now.
The actual real intentions. And not because she, didn't have any other choice and you just pull her out of poverty. They don't care about that here, by the way. They really don't. And 4 out of 5 of those guys has actually ended up what I call purchasing a wife, right? They just met a girl, just drowned her in cash, and then essentially made her quit her job and paid off the family. And you know how that story goes, essentially. So,
bro, is that true? It must be true if he's saying it. You guys, so buying a wife, bruh, why?
So really, out of all passport bros that I even know, one besides me is actually have tried to do what I have tried to do, with unfortunate results. Now, like I said, I can't emphasize enough, still living in Southeast Asia as a single man, as a single straight white man, is a million times better no matter what. Just being away from modern women is a treat already, even though at this point, like I said, I'm calling it, you can't get into a real relationship. Another theory that I've came up with, which I think proves me right almost on every daily basis, if you see a girl who is an 8 or higher, she is for hire. She will charge you money to be with her, consciously or subconsciously. A lot of these women were just kind of like made into hookers by the guys, by the simps who essentially approached her. A lot of guys here don't know how to approach women except for here's a pile of cash. And a lot of these girls kind of, in the last several years, grew up with.
Because my thing is this, if you don't want to do that here in America, why are you doing that overseas? I get it's cheaper, but if you have this same mindset that you refuse to pay, you're going to hold the line, not spend a dime on these women, why go overseas and simp when you're not trying to simp here in America? That's what I don't get. And these guys, yeah, I feel like those type of guys are fucking it up and giving passport bros a bad name.
As they were dating, and they don't even understand what a normal good man is anymore. In their minds, is the guy who brings a lot of cash, compliments, and makes you essentially just live your easy life. A lot of these guys make their wives quit their jobs, because then you really got her, right? Because she cannot leave you. And I've had conversations with them, because some of my friends, and well, former friends sometimes, and even though I flat out told them, I said, dude, like, you don't want your wife not to have a job.
Stop getting played. Download Block Her free at themillionmanproject.com.
Despite all of my logic and reasoning that I've talked to you guys about on this channel, they didn't care. So, and that's one of the reasons I just can't be friends with a guy who just purchases a wife. And
I respect that too. I couldn't be friends with a dude who's just paying for it like that, because, dude, it's like you're trying to trap this. No matter how much money he pays, still not his woman. These women are not our women. It's just our turn. You can't buy a woman's loyalty. I agree with him. He want to be my friend.
And lives in this delusional universe, despite someone like me and many others telling them not to. So essentially, at the end of the day, there was never such a thing as a passport bro movement. There were some of us who tried it. Some did so successfully, but there's just very, very few numbers of them. Now, as I mentioned,
yeah. See, like I caught. I felt like it was a small group of people who were actually doing it. Most guys can't take 4 weeks off from work. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. He's able to take 4 weeks off and travel and see the world. Most guys can't do that. You know. Most guys are not doing online businesses. Most guys are not able to work from home, you know? I do feel like it was a small circle of people who were doing it and doing it successfully, you know? Not every guy is traveling like that, you know?
I can't wait to go home on Monday. Thailand is still by far the best place to live. If you followed me, you know I'm dating several women at the same time, casually. They all know about each other. It's a great life. As a matter of fact, not really sure. No, I'm actually quite sure I don't really want to seek a relationship anymore, at least for now. So at this point, no matter where you're at in the world, I can definitely essentially tell you it is over for now. Things are getting better. Things are getting better already in America. There's tons of women who are realizing that men just lost interest in dealing with them. Most men now that have walked away have literally just truly walked away from dating. Some will still use professional services of women just to get what they need. And you see more and more women complaining about that. There are no men, no one's coming up to them at coffee shops or bars or even events when they go to speed dating or whatever dating events. A lot of times it's mainly women, and men don't really show up. I see this video more and more, and that tells me that things are moving in the right direction. Here, they're actually kind of very similar, but of course behind, in Bangkok, we have more and more women who are now going out to a certain park and wear black. That's the thing, I guess, to signal that they're single and they want to meet guys in person, because even the dating apps that are full of Sims and Johns is just no longer working, even for these little hoes, even back home in Thailand. So things are definitely changing, but it's going to be a minute. So if you're a single guy right now, don't bother moving anywhere, really. Something that I would, of course, advise only just a few years ago. Sit this one out for a few years. Enjoy your...
Damn, this is what people are saying on Twitter. They're saying, don't travel right now. Why? As long as you're able to conduct yourself in a professional manner and not do anything stupid, I feel like you're good. Just move in silence. This ain't gonna scare me. I'm still traveling. But everyone is saying this on Twitter. Don't travel right now. Don't travel. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. I think it's okay to travel, but just don't simp over there. That's my thing. Y'all killing it. These guys are making it worse simping like this.
Life, do come to Thailand, absolutely, if you want to enjoy your single life. No better place. Just don't try to get into a relationship. Navigate everything very carefully. You can watch some of my other videos, and there are other videos that other men have made about how to be careful with Thai women or Filipino women. But
I agree with that. I don't think you should be traveling to look for a relationship. Just have fun, live the free agent lifestyle. You guys, not you guys, but men who are trying to travel and find a wife and bring her back and don't work and I'm going to pay off your family. I don't think you should be doing that, because you ain't trying to do that here in America. So why are you going to simp overseas? You can't buy a woman's loyalty. I don't think you should be doing this. I do agree with them. Travel, but do not look for a fucking relationship. Travel, see the world. Shit. Don't be looking for no relationship, man. Don't do it.
At the end of the day, hold on. There is no more place on earth where you can pursue a traditional relationship. I give it another 5 to 10 years, unfortunately. It will take a minute, but things are changing in a positive direction for men. But as far as 2026 is concerned, I can only promise you things will not get worse, right? That's the only positive thing. So that means that just a lot of men have adjusted their single lifestyle, essentially figured out how to get sex and save a lot of money and time. Meanwhile, you're looking at one of them. If you've already made sort of or joined the MGTOW, men going their own way movement, it is the best thing that you can do for yourself as a single life. Now, some of you can stay away from sex altogether. Some of you will use services for that, but at the end of the day, I can tell you for sure, no matter where you go in the world, even Philippines or Thailand, things have already, it's done. So let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. I kind of spilled a lot of topics on you, but like I said, I'm sitting here in Philippines. I've specifically researched this as much as I could for you guys, so you don't have to. Well, rest in peace, the Passport Bro movement, which I thought was literally the only way to go at several years ago. At the same time, like I said, still, if you have a way to move out of America or Europe, come to Thailand. There are a few other places that I would also recommend, because you may not get the positives of, again, the traditional relationship, but you also will not get negative of false allegations, domestic violence, all of that stuff. And you can still tell women off here. Like, for example, if I come up to a girl, either on dating app or in person, and she's being a bitch, you tell her you're being a bitch and you leave. And No one's going to film that, and even if they do, no one's going to really bat an eye because there's no like woke culture here, especially against men. I'm curious to see what's going to happen over the next few years. My prediction is that things will get better little by little. So do your job. Stop simping if you're still simping. Do not try to waste your time and try to get into a traditional relationship. Figure out how to get laid and make sure that you improve yourself as a man, because at the end of the day, when the time will come, when women will come around, you can be a better man and you could compete for better women by then.
Stop getting played. Download Block Her.
Yeah, man. Check out the Million Man Project, that guy. Damn, yeah, man. But I agree, man. Don't go over there simping. Don't be simping over there, man. Just travel, see the world, have fun. But please do not simp. If you're not gonna simp here in America, don't simp overseas. These women are not our women. It's just our turn. So please let me know what y'all think in the comments. And again, guys, please check out the Patreon. It's only $5 a month. $5 a month. I'm releasing more episodes throughout the week on Patreon. Episodes will be on Patreon. The episodes I release on Patreon, they won't be on YouTube. YouTube's restricting a lot of stuff, so those episodes are exclusively on Patreon, not on YouTube. So again, check out the Patreon. I'm only charging $5 a month, all right? But if you guys continue to hold the line, I'm gonna travel, y'all should too. This ain't gonna scare me and it shouldn't scare you. When you travel, just don't be on some crazy stuff. Just have fun, but, don't do anything crazy. Have fun and just see what it's about, all right? But let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.